Hello, and welcome back to Jollyroger Hobbies. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the DJI Mavic Mini. This is a brand spanking new drone, or quadcopter if you like to call it that, from DJI. And we're going to get to why this is such a big deal in a minute. But first, a word from our sponsors. Me! We'll see you in 40 seconds or less. Here on my channel, I do videos on general hobbies, which include model building, RC aircraft, planes, helicopters, etc., video games like Star Citizen, photography, geocaching, anything to do with aviation, and I also do product reviews. I put links to items that I showcase in my videos in the description, so be sure to check that out. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll see when I upload a new video. Also, feel free to ask questions in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. And feel free to converse with one another, but please do it in a respectful way. Wasn't I just lovely? Alright, you waited for it? Let's get to it. So, first off, I want to point out that you can see this is completely unopened. Now, I purchased this from Hobbytown, in my local Hobbytown, and I'd like to give a shout out to them right now. They're really great. And I was able to pick up the Fly More combo, which is the $499 version. And I'm going to show you what you get in it with the Fly More combo. The $399 version, you get slightly less. And the Fly More combo, if you can get it, is the best to get. Now, real quick, I just want to say, do your shopping first, because I'm an Amazon guy and I usually go to Amazon. However, because this drone is so hot right now that a lot of people are marketing it up. And Amazon has this exact combo for no less than $650. And now it might be different by the time you watch this or in the future. But as of right now, that's how it is. And if you ask me, that's bad. I can't believe they marked it up like that. That's just highway robbery. But Hobbytown had it for the exact price it's supposed to be from DJI. And you can order that online through the website and have it shipped to your local store or shipped to you personally. I had it shipped to my local store simply because, well, I don't like porch pirates, and I doubt you do either. Alright, enough talk. Let's get to opening this up and we'll see what we get. Trying to figure out how to get in this thing. Aha! Alright, we'll just cut. Not your typical box where it has two flaps. This has got a short flap and a long flap. They fooled me. Oh, from Hobbytown. Rev up your passion. Take $20 off $100 at Hobbytown near you. How about that? I get a nice little coupon. See? Order from Hobbytown. And I like how this is packaged. You got your box and a nice airbag. So unlike Amazon, which everything rattles around, this is not. Get rid of that. And take a look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? So now, let's get this plastic off. And of course, cut off the security strip. And right off the bat, we got our nice case. Along with the box. another box, another box, and another box. Oh, and a pack of chiclets. Hey, let's have some. We got some drone and gum. Just kidding. Silica, drying agent. Don't eat that. Alright. Little box first, which is probably our warranty information, instruction booklet. Lo and behold, quick start guide, accessories user guide, disclaimer and safety guidelines, 4MR combo kit, all our paperwork. You don't want to lose that, so I'm going to tuck that back in. Open the second box, which we have our charger, which is 100 to 240 volt input, 50 to 60 hertz, 0.5 amps, output 5 volt 3 amp. So what that means right there, USB connector, 5 volt out, 3 amp. That's a turbocharger for anybody who's charging tablets, high-end smartphones. That's some good power right there. Alright, make sure there's nothing else in the box. There's not, we get rid of that. Second box, and I'm pretty sure this is batteries. Oh, guess what? We get batteries. Here's our nice batteries. And in the Fly More combo, you get 3 of these. Whereas in the regular combo, you only get 1. Believe it or not, this is probably going to be the most weight out of this entire thing, is the battery. Again, double check to make sure we're not throwing away anything else. Box is empty. Toss out. Now this is pretty light. I'm willing to bet you these are our prop guards. Hey, guess what? That's our prop guards. That's for indoor flying or outdoor flying if you're a bad pilot. And box is empty. Alright. So we got our batteries. We got our prop guards. And there she is. Our Mavic Mini controller and our power hub. So as the Mavic Mini comes, gimbal's tied down, your props are tied down, so nothing moves. Wow, that's light. And yes, the battery definitely weighs more. Maybe they're balanced. No, battery weighs more than the Mini, but that's expected. In the end, oh, it's covered right here by the arm, but underneath that it says 249. I'll show you in a minute. Then we take out our charger. Now this is a nice 3 charging hub for our batteries. And this comes with the Fly More combo. And we'll get to that in a minute as well. Here's our controller. Folds out, sticks are in there. We'll get to that one in a minute. Underneath the controller, we have 3 extra sets of blades and screws. I don't know how well the light's going to show it, but extra screws and a pair of blades, and you get 3 sets. Now, in the picture that it's showing all over the internet, it's showing 6 sets. But even on hobbytown.com it shows 6 sets. And I have a feeling that's from DJI itself. Now, in the description of every post I've read, they only come with 3 sets. So that's what we got. Don't need the box. I got one more little box down here, and I'm willing to bet you these are all our cables. Our charging cables, our connection cables, and that's exactly what we have. So I'm going to set this case aside for a minute. Box is empty. So first off, we have a USB to a micro USB. Second, we have another USB to micro USB. And they're both the angled. Interesting. Not quite sure why we got 2. One might be to charge a power bank, one might be charge that. We only got 1 charger, so whatever. Okay, these are the connections to connect from the remote to your smartphone. And I say smartphone, not a tablet. You can connect a tablet. However, these are too short to connect to a tablet, so you have to buy those separate. So technically, these 3 are specifically for your smartphone. So the connector we have is micro USB, and the reason why micro USB is because that's what is in the remote. So one end will always be micro USB. The other is USB-C, micro USB to micro USB, and micro USB to Lightning connector, which is iPhone, iPad, Apple, period. Then we also have a little screwdriver. That's for accessing components if you have to. Mainly it's for changing your blades. And then, these are your sticks. So they didn't come in there. They came in a little baggie. So, unlike the Pro, the Spark, and all the others, which are all metal, these are plastic sticks with the little rubber coating around them. Really hard to see. And I don't have much light there, so sorry. But they do have a storage. Well, now I wish I hadn't opened those, because there's another set right here. So these are an extra set, and they're probably with the Fly More combo. So now I kind of regret opening that little package. I should have kept it in there. So I'm just going to put those in here along with the spare props. And yeah, get those out of the way. Alright, so I'll open up the prop guards real quick so you can take a look. I'll just open one so that way we're not wasting too much time. So this is what the prop guard looks like. Both sides. Snaps onto the arms here. Blades whirl in there, and it just protects your props. Indoor flying or outdoor if you're a bad pilot. Okay, I'm joking. I'm giving you guys crap. These are great for beginners. That way you don't damage your props. And again, indoor flying, doesn't matter if you're a pro or not. The reason is inside you got tight quarters, and then you even get prop wash. Now, I've heard the Mini is good in its own prop wash, but better safe than sorry. Alright, so I'm going to take the rest of these batteries out. And there's a reason for that. Alright, so this hub, 3 slots for all 3 batteries. Click in, click in, click in. Now, this has a micro USB and a USB. What that means is with all three batteries in here, you can take your cable, take your charger, plug it into the micro USB, and you can charge all three batteries. Now, it won't charge simultaneously. It'll charge the highest charge battery first, because it will take the shortest amount of time, then the second highest, then the lowest. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which order you have them in. It will detect it on its own. So, there's a little button here. You press, which none of the lights are coming on, so I'm pretty sure that means all these batteries are dead. Which they need to be charged anyways whenever you get them. Second thing is, when these batteries are charged, that USB out, this is a power bank. You can charge your remote. You can charge your phone, your tablet. And I think, like I said, one of these you can plug in here and then plug in there and charge your remote. Now, the remote has an internal battery which you cannot remove, and it is rechargeable. Alright. So we're going to set these aside now. And I'm even going to, we'll take a quick look at the remote. So the remote is designed for your smartphone. Which I've got a really big case on mine, so I might have to take my case off. No, actually, well, it doesn't quite fit in there, but it's still pretty snug. I think I'd actually be okay with that. Fits nice and tight. Now, the cable, which is a wrong cable for me, but plugs in here and goes in and plugs to your other side right there. And you get all your camera views and everything from that. We'll show that in a minute. And that just folds up again. And real quick, these are your antennas. Alright, so let's get these plastic off. And through the magic of editing, hey, look at that. All of the tape's off. Gotta love editing. So we'll fold out our props. Top two go first. Bottom rotate out. And there she is. Now, I got this level of kitchen scale. Now, if you notice right on here, it says ultralight 249 grams. I don't know how well you can see that, but it shows right there. That's 249 grams this way. So why is that important? It means this drone, quadcopter, does not need to be registered with the FAA. Now, I'm in the US, so that's why I mentioned the FAA. It's not such a big deal with us because, yes, you do not have to register it, but it really doesn't mean anything because you still have to follow all the regulations and rules. It just means you don't have to pay $5 for a registration. The registration is from 250 grams up to 55 pounds. That's it. Now, other countries, especially our neighbors to the north, Canada, this is a huge deal. Because under 250 grams, they do not have to register it. Okay, that's the same as US. But anything 250 and up to 55 pounds, just like the US, however, they have to take a pilot's course, a drone operating course, which they have to pay money for, and then they have to re-register. I think it's every 2 years. And do not quote me on the price. I'm not totally sure, but I think it's around 150 US, if not more. That's a big deal. So this means you don't have to do that. And unfortunately, a year from now, the U.S. is going to be following those same rules and requiring all pilots, all drone pilots, anything from 250 grams to 55, it's going to require you to pass an aeronautical knowledge test. Probably around the same prices, if not more. So watch out for that. Watch the news. That's going to happen. All right, so to prove that this is 249 grams, I have this kitchen scale. So we're going to tear this out. Place it on. 154 grams. Okay, that's not exactly good. Check that again. Aha! Gotta remember to take this off. And this is a pain. Aha! Pull that down and back. There we go. 149 grams. Wait a minute. 149 grams. Wait a minute. Yeah. It's supposed to be 249 grams. Aha, that's right. Battery weight. Takeoff weight is what it is. So, let's also get our little card to show you. So here's our little card. We're going to place on there. And then our battery. 248 grams. Check this out. Battery, card, and drone. That is amazing. Now, just to prove a point, if you put these guards on, we are now at 304 grams, which, try to take this plastic off real quick, it might be a gram or two less. Or more. 298 grams with the prop guards. So keep in mind, if you were to put the prop guards on outside, you are above the 250 mark, which means the drone has to be registered. Or in the US, because I don't know how everybody else does, it's not registered technically, you're registered. You get a little thing from the FAA, costs $5, and it's good for 3 years, just in case next year's laws don't change. And then all it is you register yourself, and then it includes all your aircraft. And I'm going to try and put that link down below. So check that out. And I'm registered because I fly my radio-controlled airplanes and helicopters, which you might see on my channel. Actually, I do have videos up on my channel if you'd like to check them out. But those weigh way more than 249 grams. So I am a registered hobbyist pilot with the FAA. So technically this being under 250 grams doesn't mean anything to me. But the cool thing is, this is light, easy to fly. And so we'll try and get some footage later. I got to charge everything up and go through it. But I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and I'm sure to have some future videos of this, well, in the future. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.